Welcome back to the channel, and in this video, the best small healthy snacks for weight reduction and appetite control. Of good quality information on the internet about health, nutrition, and weight loss strategies. However, most people don't have the time or desire to go through all of that data and do all of the research. So in this video, I'm just going to share some effective nutritional related tips and tricks that people can incorporate into their busy lifestyles and still get good results. The vast majority of people doing research on these topics are primarily just looking to lose some weight. And one of the most effective things that you can do to manage your weight is to control your appetite. Containing just 150 calories, this particular protein bar supplement is excellent because it contains a good amount of protein, approximately 17 grams, 6 grams of fat, some carbohydrates, 23 grams, but you also get fiber with that in the form of 6 grams. So it's a very good meal that will satisfy you, but it will not compromise your weight reduction goals. A strategy that works for most people is to develop good portion control habits and not overeat. This can be accomplished by consuming nutrient-dense foods that have a good balance of macronutrients, including protein, fat, and healthy carbohydrates in the form of fiber. Preparing your own home-cooked meals is the best way to go, but realistically, not everyone has the time to do this for every single meal. This is where having a good nutritional protein supplement can be of great benefit to you, because you can basically have a reasonable macronutrient dense meal that is portable, compact, you can take with you, and is very convenient to eat when you're on the go or do not have access to a home cooked meal. These are definitely not candy bars, and unlike other consumer packaged foods that have a long shelf life, protein bars do not last as long, generally speaking. So you need to make sure that you pay attention to any expiration dates that are located on the wrapping or the box that the protein bars came in, to make sure that you do not buy an expired product. Of course, we can't forget about drinking adequate amounts of water, and this doesn't have to be rocket science. To keep it simple, just drink water gradually throughout the day when you're thirsty, and use regular water as your primary source of hydration. Without getting too technical, avoiding even mild dehydration is indirectly going to benefit you with your weight loss goals, and it's essential to maintain good health in general. And by the way, obviously, you don't just have to rely on supplements to get your nutrition when you're on the go, because there are many whole foods that are pretty easy to eat, do not require preparation, and provide good health benefits, such as bananas, which contain fiber, potassium, plus other vitamins, while being self-contained in a peel that doesn't require washing, is very convenient and ready to eat when you're on the go. And while bananas by themselves don't contain a lot of protein, you can still combine it with a low-calorie protein bar like this one and make a more substantial meal, but still be low calories. Also, don't forget about the latest and greatest fully cooked pre-packaged meal options that you can get in many supermarkets today. My current favorites are the Starkist Tuna Creations, which are basically packs of tuna with a bunch of other ingredients that make it a full meal, albeit very low calorie but high in protein. And it's great. You just pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds and you're ready to eat. Going back to the protein bars, there's a lot of options available. Just pick one that tastes good to you, and you're gonna see there's a lot of options out there, especially options that vary in terms of calories. So if you want something that maybe is a little bit more substantial, has more calories, then definitely check Think bars. They're pretty good. You can find them in a lot of places, and they vary again because they have also different types of bars within that brand name. And you're gonna find protein bars. The one that I like here is the 20 grams of protein, creamy peanut butter flavor. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Again, some of these are an acquired taste, so you're just gonna have to test them out yourself and see if you like them. But they're not priced too badly when you consider that they can, in the right circumstance, be used to replace a meal or get you to your next meal, and is a good way to control your appetite. Another protein bar from Think that I have recently been getting into is the berries and cream. It's actually a pretty unique flavor from my perspective, because I've really never had a protein bar that had that strawberry berry type flavor with the cream type flavor added onto it for kind of an enhanced flavor. It really tastes like a dessert. I enjoy it a lot. It's a nice contrast from the chocolatey, peanut buttery stuff that I also like too. But this is a great one. It's higher in calories and very low in fiber. Unfortunately, the Think bars that I'm featuring here do not contain a lot of fiber. But again, you can always pair one of these bars with a banana or another piece of fruit that does contain fiber if you want to make it a more complete and balanced meal. And that's the point of this. These protein bars are very convenient. They come in a nice wrapper, a nice portion size that you can either eat the entire thing or eat part of it, eat half of it, for example, and then save the rest for later. So you can even make one of these bars half the calories if you just consume half. You don't have to consume the entire thing in one sitting. Make it into 2 meals. If you regularly consume alcoholic beverages, then this next tip might be helpful to you. It's common for people to enjoy social drinking at bars or restaurants, and some people take pleasure in having a daily glass of wine in the comfort of their own home. Unfortunately, alcoholic drinks are a source of extra empty calories. One tip that might help is to try to occasionally replace 1 or 2 servings of wine with a low-calorie, refreshing diet soda to help you cut back on alcoholic beverage consumption and reduce the amount of calories and alcohol that you take in. Feel free to choose any carbonated beverage or soda that you like. There are numerous brands and flavors available in supermarkets and grocery stores. The key is to find one that is preferably low-calorie, like sparkling water or even diet soda. In this example, I'm showing a 0 sugar diet root beer that also is 0 calorie but does not contain caffeine. Also, I just like the taste of root beer, but that's a personal preference, so your mileage may vary. Remember guys, simplicity is your friend. You want to make sure to implement the simple strategies like some of the ones that I outlined in this video to incorporate them in your everyday life, and do so without a lot of disruption to your normal habits and your normal way of doing things. This way, it's gonna help to make sure that you actually stay consistent with these strategies and you don't get sick and tired of doing something that you don't really wanna do, or eat something that you really hate eating, or just engage in an activity that you don't like to do. Another thing about activity though, guys, if you can, try to incorporate or maintain some type of physical activity. It could be walking at night after dinner. It could be a light episode on the treadmill, maybe for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a moderate speed where you're able to carry a conversation and not lose your breath. It could be 3 miles an hour for most people, maybe 4, something around there, depending on your height and your age and also how advanced you are. But you want to try to do some physical activity, not only just to burn calories, but also to condition your body, make sure that your heart and your lungs are in good shape. Remember, you want to approach weight loss from an overall holistic standpoint where everything that you're doing, from nutrition, exercise, and your mental state, you want to make sure that you stay stress-free as much as possible. I know life has a lot of things that come at us, but at the end of the day, you want to try to take control and make whatever attitude adjustment you need to make, if you need to calm yourself down and really be hopeful, especially that you can take control of your body, of your mind, and in the long run, you can lose weight. You can get yourself into the condition that you want to be in. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm just talking about for the everyday average person that just wants to feel good, be healthy, because that's the most important thing. Until the next time, guys, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.